In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the Caterpillar 416 backhoe made by NZG in 1/50th scale. The Cat 416 was Caterpillar's first ever backhoe. Released in 1985, it was unclear if Cat's 416 would be successful at the time because the market was dominated by Case and John Deere in the US and JCB in Europe. However, with its 4.236 four-cylinder diesel engine putting out 62 plywood horsepower and an industry-first load-sensing hydraulic system, the Caterpillar 416 soon took both the US and European market by storm. So for the scale model released by NZG, there is a 416 standard, which you see right here, a 416B, and a 416C, and there's a couple different color and tampo graphics you can get with it if you want. But this is the first one. This was produced in the 80s, obviously. Underneath here, you can see made in Western Germany. So this was made prior to the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. You see a model number there, a scale of 1 to 50, and the NZG model logo. Now, for as old as this backhoe is, honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the best backhoe models that's still out on the market today. It's not the most detailed, however, it is the most functional. Your load height for the loader is excellent. It goes high enough to clear an American's high-sided dump truck, and also your dump angle is good as well. Likewise, your cut angle is phenomenal, and it will hold the machine off the ground, as you can see there. There's no steering, but that doesn't bother me. As you can see, moving towards the backhoe end of things on the rear, it does have two stabilizers that do go down. They are very, very stiff cylinders, so it will hold the machine. Also, what's really cool, as this is an open ROPS machine, even back in the day, NZG had the presence of mind to offer a rotating operator seat. So although the joysticks aren't very realistic at all, with just these two levers here, you could at least pose a figure in there operating the backhoe if you wanted to have it in your display case. So here's a Diecast master figure. We'll put him in there. There you go. So very, very cool. Nice feature. The backhoe mechanism does work good. That's your digging depth. Very, very good. There's no extend-a-hoe on this, obviously, but there wasn't on the real machine, at least not the first iteration of it. Back and forth is great. Like the front end, plenty high enough to dump and discharge into an American dump truck, so you shouldn't have any problems with your Norscot CT660s or your Sword East trailers or anything like that. And also, lastly, it folds up really nice and tight, so it looks good in a driving and transport position. So, overall, the NZG Cat 416 backhoe, like I said, it isn't the most detailed by any stretch of the imagination. However, for whatever reason, it's still one of the most functional in terms of being able to actually reach over the side of a dump truck here in the States, as most of the newer backhoes made by Norscot and Diecast Masters and even John Deere and Case and pretty much everything else really can't, unless you build somewhat of a ramp or the truck is positioned way below the actual front loader mechanism part of the backhoe loader. So if you can find one of these for a reasonable price, I would definitely recommend picking it up. It's a great historic piece to own, has an awesome story behind it, being that it's Caterpillar's first ever backhoe loader, and it's just a great model. So as always, thank you for tuning in. If you guys like what you see, check out some of my other videos. You can see a couple examples of those on the screen right now. And until next time, take care and be safe.